Forest Lanes in the OC, where for the title matches of today's JBT event. Kicking off the new season of SoCal Conference action, Kylie Prugan, and the veteran in this case, looking to win her second career title. She's taking on top seed Jerry Wang. She's getting 14 pins a handicap in this match, and she leads on the scoreboard after 3 frames by 9 pins, so an overall 23 pin advantage through 3.5 frames. To their left, they're still bowling a scratch semifinal between Daniel Hong and Ernesto Reynoso. They are a 10-pin game through 7 frames. It looks like to be a good finish developing over there in the semis, so we'll keep track of that as well, while Kylie's got her 1-2-8 to shoot at and covers it. Nicely done. Spare in the fourth, her third mark of this title match, where top seed Wang has started to strike, but then 9 out, 9 out. We start each tournament with make your spares. He's been soap bowling so well, he needs to not do those 9 dash, turn them into 9 slash, and he's going to be hard to beat. He's been hard to beat all day though. Top seed rather comfortably at plus 267. Was leader after 5 at plus 153. And pretty shot there for his second strike of the match. Way over average, obviously, but that makes a lot of sense because I found out from his mom today he has only been bowling for 7 months. So clearly rapidly improving, but that's the whole point of youth bowling, is to get better and keep getting ahead of where your average is. So we'll re-rate the heck out of him. He'll probably beat that again. He's quickly developing. 17 years old and recovers from the 9 dashes with 2 nice strikes there on a very challenging pattern today. We bowled on a dead man's curve, a very long sport level pattern. The big miss from Reynoso there. The pocket wasn't too difficult to hit. The carry was finicky to say the least today. Speaking of, there's a solid 7. We saw 7s, 7-10s, 2 8-10s all over the place.
4 8-10s.
4 8-10, all right. This is a big shot for Daniel Hong. Reynoso just handed him the lead by missing that 7 pin in the 8th. He leads now by 4. And I bet you might hear it if he strikes here. Yeah, perfect shot. Oh, and silence. I'm surprised. Wow, yeah, surprised photography department, surprised. If he strikes here, now I guarantee you if he strikes in this moment, he'll hear it. Looking to reach the title match in tournament number 1 of the season. Rugen almost crosses over. Leads at 310. Ah, slaps that 10-pin silly. Faking out both of us. We can't believe that just happened. Yeah, well, it's all business for D. Hong. The always tricky 310. That's close. Ah, beautifully done. Yeah. No, Reynoso now all of a sudden behind the 8 ball because of that 8 frame. It just does not matter what that scoring base is. Missed makeables are just deadly in match play competition of any type. Ernesto has been very impressive today. If this is the only camera time we get, he's only 13. Came and visited us from NorCal, Mike's YBT up there. A very impressive youngster. Covers that. He's got room for 225. That would make, no, it's pretty much over there, yeah. It's going to be Hong versus Abaganya, Josh, for the scratch title. 3 solid frames in a row for Wang there as he covers up that 9 for his first 9 spare of the match. Mom said he was nervous before coming today. A lot of people are of any age before their first JBT. It's kind of a step up. Not quite sure what you're getting into and everything, but you become fam around here pretty quick. The best thing about Ernesto is that he follows through like this, but then he's got to push his hair back like this, so he always ends up kind of like this. It always looks like he's about to panic when really he's throwing great shots. They get that kid a bandana if he doesn't want to cut his hair. Here's that glorious mop. Daniel would have to very low count open. Maybe it's see what either goes the one follow through, then the hair or the other one. if I were right, Daniel beat Ernesto in the first game of the semifinals too. Yeah, they did. They took a picture. It was 249 to 235 earlier today, and looks like Hong's going to pull the daily double on him. Nonetheless, it was more than respectable 221. 200 games were not that easy to come by at all today. Avery Domagin had one. She beat Caitlin Avagania 220 to 186 for the girls scratch title. Ernesto will be back to play for U17 against Avagania. We'll have to do that after the fact now, since Josh is about to go for the scratch title over on that pair. Second straight 9s pair for Wang forces Kyla to keep marking, keep this match close. She's got a makeable here with the 4-7 after a strike in the 7th. And she makes her makeable. That's 114 through 7 on the scoreboard there. That's a football game. That's the wrong lane too. There we go. A little scoreboard peek. That's Kylie's score there. Jerry's score here. I'm not sure how well that brightly colored arrow shows up. Big thanks to the whole crew here at Course Round. Immaculate 40-laner down here in OC. Really nicely kept center. Now, and this is left, I believe, the easiest thing on the deck. No pins easy when you're in the title match. You shouldn't say that, especially when you're a rookie going for that first win. As Hong turns a real close match into a blowout at the last 7 for a 269, which I think is the third high game of the entire tournament. Kyla Orozco, who lost the first match to Ernesto, had 279. Hong earlier today had the oddball score, a 273. I think that was second high in that 269. Number 3. As he is focused. He says, bring on, Josh Avagania. Josh, when you're ready, 2 balls on each lane. Big shot here for Wang. This is the 9th frame, spare working, leads by 10, and has to win his match by 14, and that's his worst shot of the title match, but gets a real nice break, getting 6 pins out of that since he was on the spare. That count absolutely mattered. 14 pins to win, to tie, 15 to win, and he now leads by 6. Tricky little pocket bucket here. Pocket bucket? That's fair. Meanwhile, Jerry does a great job converting that spare and keeping the pressure on Kylie, but how does Kylie respond with the strike in the 9th? Leads by 6. She can actually shut out Wang if she can figure out a way to put a couple more strikes together, and this is close. Yeah, what a shot. Low just a year and a half ago, Kylie was the little sister of Brent, who was a little apprehensive about bowling. The sister of Brent, I shouldn't say little sister. She heard me say that, I'm going to get in trouble. Apprehensive about bowling these things, and she has come on strong with a win at Cal last season, a couple other close calls, and the blue-haired one is in great shape now to capture this title. That's another good shot. Wow, what a finish. She has not opened since a 5th frame 9 miss. It's going to be 182 if she misses. The best Wang can do is 190, and it won't be enough. Kylie Peruganen is going to swipe this title away from Jerry. Wow. .183 scratch. That's a big number for Kylie right there. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's heartbreaking for Jerry. So good all day long in his rookie JBT event. But when he looks back in this match, Ernesto knows this. He's going to see 9' in the second and 9' in the third. That's going to be the difference in this match. But for a kid who's been bowling for 7 months, I mean, this should be a 7 months. This should be a no bad news at all, really. Here, get second place. He's in the SoCal Invitational, as is everybody who made the top 4. Throw that good after 7 years. Please try again. You just wanted to get one more ball in that lane. I got you. It just doesn't count at all. Just keep going from there. You want to, or he wants you to start on the left?
Just over an hour, but
It was 124, but that'll be going up. Yours was 140, and that'll be going up. Don't worry about that.